We are starting. Cell phones off, please.
We were at page 16, and you just read out the first message, this thing, MYKZ, is difficult. Can you take it from there, the next message?
Thank you, Commissioners. The next message on the same date, 31st of December 2024 at 10:49, Mr. Mkhwanazi sending to Mr. Nhlanhla, reading, "There is hope," and followed by the message again from Mkhwanazi to Nhlanhla, same day at 10:50. Let's take a call for that, followed by the call then a second after that message from Mkhwanazi to Nhlanhla, and another one at 11:09, another call.
On the same day?
On the same day. Then on the same day, on the same day at 11:10, now a call from Nhlanhla to Mkhwanazi, followed by another call from Mkhwanazi to Nhlanhla, same day, 31st December at 11:10.
So it looks like they were missing each other. Is that right? Because
that is correct.
It's so quick. Continue.
Then the next message is a screenshot again for the communication on signal between Mr. Mkhwanazi and the number saved as Senzo Mkhunu on the 31st of December 11:18. The screenshot on the next page 17 with the message in the screenshot that reads thus: "This is a constitutional court judgment that was issued on the 28th of December 2024, full stop, read." And then the message as screen grabbed, it reads: "Minister, I'm going to get this case number of this judgment for you. Now we've got something proven by the court. This is the matter now which either Sibia or the minister can charge Khumalo and apply Rule 9 of the disciplinary hearing. It took the Constitutional Court to release a man who was sentenced to life imprisonment through a forced Section 204 confession. Imagine, Comrade Senzo, after 30 years of democracy having this kind of policy. The good thing now is that these are not allegations but a court judgment." That is the message as contained in the screenshot of the communication between Mkhwanazi and saved number Senzo Mkhunu, which was screen grabbed and sent to Nhlanhla by Mr. Mkhwanazi.
Sorry, General. You say it's a screenshot, so I'm assuming it's sent by Brown Mkhwanazi to Mr. Nhlanhla.
That is
And
correct.
it reflects the discussion between Mr. Mkhwanazi and Minister Mkhwanazi.
That is correct, Commissioner.
And it's a
So on the back, just for accuracy, Commissioner, it reflects communication from Mr. Mkhwanazi to the minister instead of communication between the two of them. It's one-sided.
This screenshot shows communication one way to the minister. And it is a reference to the Constitutional Court judgment that we referred to earlier. It's at BM1. General Khumalo, have you seen that judgment, that Constitutional Court judgment?
Yes, that is correct. The main interest was to determine the Khumalo that is in question in the judgment, and then one realized that it's not the same Khumalo testifying in this commission now. It was referring to another Khumalo, so that's where the interest ended.
Your name was not mentioned in the text of the judgment anywhere. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So, Commissioners, at this point, may I seek leave to hand up CJC3, which is an extract from the record of that matter in the Constitutional Court, the only part of the record in which we could find a reference to Khumalo, to a Khumalo. And on the second page of that exhibit, at line 19, is where you will find a reference. It was from a court transcript from the lower court, in which the witness says, I think on the day we were told to come to Knysna, and then I was also called by Brigadier Khumalo to bring the witness on the site, but I didn't get the story well. Why? That's the reference to Khumalo, one Brigadier Khumalo. General, do you know who that is? Is that you?
Thank you, Commissioners. Definitely, it's not me. Inquiries were made to lots of Khumalos that one might associate with the judgment. Until then, we found that it is the current Deputy Provincial Commissioner in Gauteng, Deputy Provincial Commissioner Crime Detection in Gauteng, who was a Khumalo by then in the Western Cape, in Cape Town.
Did you serve in the Western Cape at any point?
No, I've never served or worked in the Western Cape.
Thank you. You can continue then to page 18.
Continuing on page 18, still on the 31st of December 2024, at 11:31, the message from Mr. Brown Mkhwanazi to Mr. Nhlanhla, am now worried, my bro, with the response on the same day, more or less the same time, a second after, asking worried about what? It's a question. And then the response on the same day at 11:32, a minute after, a response by Mr. Brown Mkhwanazi to Nhlanhla, which thus outstanding issues. Now, this again, today is D-Day on the other side. I also think you must stand back. When the response in a question format from Mr. Khumalo on the same date, 31st December at 11:33. Stand back. I don't understand what you mean. And then the response on the same date at 11:35 by Mr. Mkhwanazi, indicating that for your safety and business. And the next chat, 2 minutes after that, on the same date at 11:37, Mr. Mkhwanazi to Brown, saying we must fight what comes your way.
We must just fight.
We must just fight what comes your way. In response by Mr. Nhlanhla on the same day, 31st December at 11:40, it reads thus: this won't change my contribution towards the minister though. I made a conscious decision and I'm not breaking down. Whatever help the minister needs, whatever help the minister needs from my side, I'll be happy to assist. I just don't want to fight losing battles. The message then from Mr. Nhlanhla as a response to Mr. Mkhwanazi. Moving on to the next page, 19, Mr. Mkhwanazi to Nhlanhla with the message on the 31st of December 2024 at 12:25. With the message reading, here is our backlog and we now need to deal with this. It's a last day. Followed by another message at 12:30 on the same day, 31st December 2024, from Mkhwanazi to Nhlanhla. I thought we spoke about it, but we did many regions. It's only 2 regions left. And then the next message at 13:55 on the same date, the 31st of December 2024, Mkhwanazi to Nhlanhla asking, is it possible for you intervene on the membership for 2 regions, 12.5k each, cause CKZ today we must pay. That message is followed by a call from, after sending that message, a call from Mr. Brown to Nhlanhla at 13:57 the same day, and another call at 16:46 from Mr. Mkhwanazi to Nhlanhla on the 31st of December 2024. Then at 17:44 on the same date, Mr. Nhlanhla is responding to Mr. Mkhwanazi as follows: I'm sorry I missed your calls. I do not have a problem to help. There is some things I need to understand and also hear what my concerns are. Please, like I said before, can we kindly meet whenever you have time and hear what I have to say? That message from Mr. Nhlanhla to Mr. Mkhwanazi is followed by a call at 17:49 on the same date and another call at 17:50 from Mr. Nhlanhla to Mr. Mkhwanazi. And then the next page, 20, on the same date, 31 December, Mr. Mkhwanazi responding to Mr. Nhlanhla with the message, show boss, followed by a deleted message that was from Brown to Mr. Makala on the same date at 1907. On the same day, 31st of December at 1908, Mr. Mkhwanazi is sending a message to Mr. Kat Makala, which reads thus: we managed to push. We only need four those two regions. We only need for those two regions.
The figure four perhaps being FOR.
FOR. That might be correct.
I ask people, I ask you not to speculate, and there I am speculating.
Thank you, Commissioner. Then after that, on the 31st still of December 2024, a minute after, Mkhwanazi is following that message with the banking details to Mr. Makala. And then the same minute, few seconds, then Mr. Mkhwanazi is sending a message: we need 25K only. The next message, still from Mr. Mkhwanazi to Mr. Kat Makala. A minute after that, it reads: we'll engage with everything and anything we need, my boss. The problem is we're gonna lose voters in the two regions. Then that message then is followed by calls from Mkhwanazi on the same date, 31st December. The first one is at 1911, followed by the second one at 1919 to Natal. Then on the 21st, page number 21, on the same date, another call from Makala, followed by a return call from Mkhwanazi at 2030, still on the same date. And then same date at 2044, Mr. Mkhwanazi is sending a message to Mr. Makala, reading my brother. And then at 2102, same date, Mr. Makala is responding to the fact that he was taking a bath. I will let you know if I win or not. Still waiting. With the response at 2103, December 31st, with all from Mr. Mkhwanazi, and then correcting that a few seconds after to read okay. And then on the same date, 2206, Mr. Mkhwanazi is sending a message to Mr. Makala. It means we didn't win, my brother. And then the following day, on the 1st of January 2023, at 13:51, the message from Mkhwanazi to Mr. Kat Makala at 13:51. The message reads: good day. I have arranged a meeting for Sibia and the minister must have a solution. Then on the same date, 0101 at 22:13, Mr. Mkhwanazi is making a call, followed by an emoji of a strong arm. On the same date, then at 22:13. Same day, 1st of January, at 22:14, a call from Mkhwanazi to Mr. Makala, followed by the message at 22:38, same day, 1st of January 2025, the message reads, "The task team that came to your house and harassed you has been dissolved, stroke disbanded." Then on the 2nd of the following day now, of January, the first communication between the two is at 7:12 in the morning, where Dlamini is then responding to the message of the previous night with a message, "Oh, really?" followed by another message a minute after that, "I see you tried calling me last night." And then the next message at 7:14, another minute later, the question, "When is this happening?" Then the response is at 8:58 from Mr. Mkhwanazi responding to Mr. Makala, indicated on the message, "They got the letter on Monday. As we speak, they are bringing all the dockets to Syria." Followed by an attachment as Annex BM3 that is sent by Mr. Brown Mkhwanazi at 10:05 still on the 2nd of January, forwarding the attachment to Mr. Nhlanhla, which is annexed as indicated as BM3.
And BM3 is the letter from the Minister to the National Commissioner dated 31 December 2024.
That is correct.
And that's at page 150 of the bundle, Commissioners. Page 150.
Thank you.
On the same day, the 2nd of January, at 11:13, there is a call between the two gentlemen, and thereafter, on the same date, from at 11:57, same date, the 2nd of January, there are lots of forwarded messages that are forwarded then to Mr. Mkhwanazi, starting from page 23. Starting from page 23 to page 34, 30 to page 34A, 34, the bottom part. All those messages are containing the information as well as the screenshots of classified information that is used or that belongs to the Division Crime Intelligence of the SAPS.
Can we then proceed to page 34?
Just explain this, please. So are you saying where Mr. Mkhwanazi was in possession of classified information?
Yes, Commissioners, Mr. Mkhwanazi was in possession of all this classified information that is forwarding to Mr. Makala.
Thank you. And that also airs at the 2nd of January 2025. In the morning already at 10:05, he was already in possession of the ministerial letter
To the
to the National Commission, the letter that disbanded.
That is correct,
The PKT. Thank you.
Yes, so Chair, just to clarify, that's on the 2nd of January at 10:05 that he forwards the letter following the earlier message on the 1st of January from Mr. Matala and tasked Mr. Then comes a series of information that's classified in the possession of Mr. Mkhwanazi, which he forwards to Mr. Matala. And we'll go past that to page 34 at the bottom of that page. Can you take it from there, please, General?
And then at page 34, the message is a screenshot again from Mr. Brown Mkhwanazi to Mr. Matala, which contains the communication between Mr. Brown Mkhwanazi and a certain Dion. It said the screenshot is having the first message that is visible, reading as follows: as Dineo Mukwili stroke Muhajane Beyele Ancestel as a brief limited interpretation of Afrikaans. It's a question asking if is there any Dineo Mukwele or Muhajana who's working by them as a brigadier. Then on the next page, 35, the continuation of the screenshots. Again, still in Afrikaans. No.
Sorry, General, but before you go to that, there's a response to that question that's cut off, but it looks like a yes, followed by 2 dots and another word.
From my copy, it's badly cut off. I can then speculate that it's a yes. On the screen, yes, it reads better. It's a yes with 3 dots and alphabets TSU.
Okay, continue.
And then on the next page, the question, no, who had say nog steeds nie a pesal nomer nie, ook enige idea of say family as. It's still a screenshot of the communication between Mr. Mkhwanazi and a Dion that was then forwarded to Mr. Matala.
Do you know who this Dion is? For a fact, not statement.
No, we do not know, Commission.
Thank you.
Then, moving on.
Ms. Hassan, don't we want to have a translation of the Afrikaans in both texts? As Dineo Mukwele / Muhajani Beyele and Esther as Brigadier.
Chair, are you asking me to translate it?
I'm asking for your resource.
We can get a translation prepared for us. Fine, we can't speak.
Was Dineo Mukwele / Muhajani?
My colleague.
No. Let's get a translation.
Advocate Hassan, those of us who did our LLB in Afrikaans can figure it out, but I know Chair does not have the same advantage.
So you'll help the Chair. Thank you, Commissioner. We'll get a transcript.
Thank you.
General, you've answered that you don't know who Dion is. If you go to page where it starts, that screenshot at page 34, Dinyana Majane Begela and Pastel as brick. Is it fair to surmise that this is asking a SAPS member about the employment of Dinyana Majane? Can one say that from this?
Yes, Commissioner, that is the interpretation that one can come up with, that someone is asking about the status of appointment of a certain department.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And there's more in this vein as we go through. So if we go down to the next message that's forwarded, in your file, General. So below that screenshot is another message that's forwarded.
Yeah.
And can you, without identifying, we have redacted on the screen the confidential information, but can you tell us what we are looking at here?
Yes, and Commissioners, thank you. The next message that is forwarded, it's another screenshot forwarded by Mr. Mkhwanazi to Mr. Nhlanhla, which is of a screenshot taken from the South African police system that is having the personal details of all the employees, which is accessible only by the personnel working at human resource management of the SAPS. It contains the details, including the identity number of one of the employees.
Do you know who that identity number belongs to? You don't need to say it.
Yes, I do know.
Is it okay? It's the same person that
The
was
same
the
person.
subject of the inquiry in the last.
That is correct, Commissioner.
You say this kind of information. So you say this kind of information would only be available to SAPS employees. It's internal information.
No, the kind of information can only be made available to the employee in herself only, not to another third party.
Thank you.
So as I understand it, there's two aspects to that. The first is who has access to this software, this program, the Persal system. Who would have access? As I understand you're saying it would only be SAPS employees, and in particular HR.
Yeah, that's correct, Commissioner.
And the second aspect of that is that even those who have access can't disseminate the information other than
To the
employee.
And Mr. Mkhwanazi, you may have already spoken to this. Is he at this point an employee of the SAPS at the time that he's forwarding this information?
Yeah, according to our investigation, Mr. Mkhwanazi is not the employee of the South African Police Service.
Thank you, Commissioner. So can we then turn to the chat that starts on page 36? At the top of page 36.
On page 36, it's a message from Mr. Nhlanhla to Mr. Mkhwanazi with the question reading, what is these things you just sent to me, brother? I see it shows several registration numbers of cars and residential addresses. The response on the same date, the 2nd of January at 14:18, from Mr. Mkhwanazi to Mr. Makala. The message reads, they used state money to buy those properties. Then followed by a call.
Is this out of sequence now? Because it doesn't seem to flow from what we were dealing with before or my loss. The last thing was personal information relating to some employees, and then suddenly there's reference to cars and residential addresses. Is there a gap in my understanding?
No, I think the way to understand it, Chair, is when you look at all of those those pieces of classified information, each one of them that we've skipped over, they're all sent in one batch of forwarded at the same time.
Thank you, Commissioners. That is our interpretation that the questions or the question by Mr. Makala to the sender of all these screenshots, which is Mr. Mkhwanazi, is the lack of understanding as to what are these things that he just sent and that he is explaining. Then on the 2nd, still on the 2nd of January at 2025 at 14:29, they are exchanging a call, Mr. Makala and Mr. Mkhwanazi. And then on the 4th now of January at 9:46, Mr. Makala is forwarding a message to Mr. Mkhwanazi with the title Shocking Revelations. It is a forwarded message that Mr. Makala would have got it from the social media and then forwarded it. The social media reflects the date 3rd January. On the next page, 37, then Mr. Makala is forwarding then the same message to Mr. Mkhwanazi.
And before you move off that, you can just say what in summary, this message is about, this social media post.
Thank you, Commissioners. Scanning, as I've indicated, that it looks like a message that Mr. Makala got from the app, social media X, from the social media X on the 3rd of January, and then screen grabbed it and forwarded it to Mkhwanazi. The first paragraph suggesting that it's information received regarding the political killings casting from one of their former investigators at the task team. So it continues to talk to, on the first paragraph, mentioning the former Minister of Police and then also the current Minister of Police. And then I'm not sure whether I must go through the whole screen grab.
Just give us the substance of it.
And Chair, and perhaps if you could deal with the one aspect of it that deals specifically with you, that names you.
Then on the first paragraph, the names are within the sentence that starts with, they were about to arrest the police officers who were implicated in the killing of Cindy Somagaka. I'm told that all reports that were withheld by Begitele have been retrieved and handed over to Minister Senzo Tunu. That is the message then contained in that first paragraph. The second paragraph it continues to talk about the information, alleged information then around that case of the killing of Sindiso Makaka, mentioning some of the names of people that were involved, as well as other names as the firearms, the money exchanged, and then some of the noticeable names are the names that we are aware of that were part of our briefing yesterday on the same case. And also, as you move down, there will also be, I think, on the next page, 37, there is also a mention of General Khumalo, who was still a lead investigator in this political killings trust team, which was also investigating this matter of Sindiso Makaka case, and who was told by former minister not to arrest crime intelligence officials. Then the last paragraph, it also talks about crime intelligence operating as a threat force unit, which is why General Khumalo is heading both units, crime intelligence and political killing task team. He appointed his brothers, families, and friends as investigators and bodyguards